Hello, everybody. I just came live, but I don't know. I see 11. I just tried to go to my laptop, but I don't know how it looks. Let me check. I want to see what's the story. How does it look actually? Because from my side, I see it very dark. Yeah, my phone is charging, so I cannot really go now, but maybe I'm just gonna restart and see what's the story now. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I just came live, but I don't know. I see 11. I just tried to go to. Is it a little bit better now, guys? Yeah, no? Yeah. All right. I think it's just about changing the light. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Is it a little bit better now, guys? Yeah, no? Yeah. I think it's just about changing the light. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Okay, guys, thank you so much for patience. This is the first time I'm actually using this. Hello, Brano. How are you? How does it look on your side, actually? Is it very dark? Font is much better, obviously, but we're going to use this. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your side. Actually, is it very dark? It's okay. Okay, it's all right. It doesn't matter really, isn't it? Hello, welcome, Brano. Barno. Sorry, I keep saying Brano. Welcome. Actually, I just came live. To be honest, didn't think of any particular topic, but I've been very much. This period of time guided to do the first some energies. Very good, very good. I'm good. How are you? Well, obviously, the full moon had been quite heavy for all of us. I guess I wonder how everybody else was feeling this period of time because we had this full moon, very heavy in releasing uh, the remains of density before we can actually go to or rise to fourth D, fourth density. Many people are there already, and some people still need to get there. The fourth D, we basically are the place where we've already swallowed the pill. I see 333, the red pill, but have a dream and girlfriend felt much change. Yeah, did she? Have a strong body, I think so. I felt just weird. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, it's especially for sensitive people, for sensitive empaths. It must have felt very uh, intense, especially repeating patterns may have been coming to the surface, or situations that has been repeating, not being yet um, perhaps integrated. Yeah, maybe coming. I'm gonna put it like that because I wanna sit further. So what the situation is with this, and I hope we're going to be able to channel today. I've been very strongly feeling Pleiadian energy. So I was also thinking maybe we could do some more in more depth. I see 443, 444 in more depth about the Pleiadians next. But this time I am going to speak briefly about what the energies are. I may be Yeah, let me pull out the cards. Actually, I feel very guided to pull some cards out. Don't worry, gorgeous. Do you want to come here? Do you want to sit down? I'm staying here. Don't worry. My baby always follows me everywhere because he thinks that I'm leaving. He has abandonment issues since he was found. He's a rescue baby. I don't know where with him. Anyways, so I'm going to do some pull-ups and some cards energies as well. And what I feel with these energies is especially. Let me check. Where's that tarot deck? Hang on, guys. Yes. Okay. And yeah, I felt very strong energy of Pleiadians this time. So I think that we should definitely talk about Pleiadians and in more depth. And I also want to speak about how important is for us this period of time, especially after this full moon, to um, reconnect to our own authentic way of connecting with the divine, also connecting to our natural organic abilities and skills and capabilities that we have and extrasensory abilities, uh, instead of instead of using logic, which is a old paradigm really. Yeah, now we are obviously getting into the fourth the energy, especially this full moon. And I see 717. I feel also that there's quite a lot of destruction um in this period of time for especially us star seeds. So we may have experienced activation of our special or not special but energies or abilities that our DNA remembers. So we may be really going through a period where we may be more intuitive, we may be more connecting to different forms of let's say practices that we did before. We may be feeling more connected to different dimensional um, beings. Yeah, perhaps those of us star seeds that are very clairvoyant, clairaudient, clair sentient may start feeling, hearing, seeing different um, beings from different dimensions, because the walls per se between dimensions, energetic walls or veils between dimensions and this period of time after this full moon is very thin. Okay, very thin, meaning that every one of us will upgrade in some way, shape, or form. Even those that are not really conscious, they may not be aware yet. Those blue pill um, consumers that may not be really interested in anything of a star sim way or matter. I see now 909 may start feeling more open to things, open to informations that may be going towards them, that would be a different reshaping their paradigms, reshaping them their mindsets. We are really going through this energy where we all are upgrading, which is natural. But these energies, especially after the full moon, I felt very strong release of old patterns. Yeah, so whatever has not been yet absorbed in a way that it's alchemized to the light, to realize what was the lesson of that situation, Why has it been repeating? What am I supposed to learn by this? What am I supposed to hello, Lovers Lane. Hello, EB Tarot and Brano. Let me read you. Mm, wait, I need to move it. Can you ask about the Jupiter in 15 degrees of Cancer when Tree Atlas passes? Oh, Tree Atlas. Yeah. Uh, actually, I had a little insight about the Tree Atlas comet, or basically they, I don't know. I don't watch TV news, right? I don't really use media, so I don't know what they say on the TV. I don't think that there will be something truthful. But what what is this so-called comet? Yeah, that you're talking about, this Triad Atlas. It it comes. Um, I believe it's from Lyra. It comes. It's a Lyran so-called comet object, or uh, that brings ancient codes to many of us star seeds that are on some path or some kind of journey that voluntarily assist in this planet. And as far as I know, yeah, uh, this is a very there's no, for those of you that are fearful because I don't know what they're talking. I don't really care what they say in the TV, but if they say something along the ways like, "Oh, it's dangerous," it's gonna be like whatever, it's not identified, it's gonna hit us, whatever. No, this comet has been planned from Lyra for eons of years. Basically, what is coming to this period of time for all of us, even those that are not really conscious, is to bring codes on of enlightening um, our inner truth within us. So every each of us will some way, shape, or form be activated, because the DNA, those 12 strands of DNA that we have in our bodies, the scientists call it junk DNA, whatever, is gonna be activated during this comet. Okay, during this Tree Eye Atlas, and so this is a beautiful, beautiful thing that no one should be worried about, but on the other hand, should be looking forward to. Yeah, it may bring some form of perhaps mm, could be energetic differences. Maybe for some it could be quite intense, but overall it is for us to as far as I know, as far as I am aware of this energy, this is helping us to activate the dormant DNA that we haven't had yet been ready to activate. This is a beautiful so-called permission slip, really, by the galactic family to help us activate this DNA and retune back to our true, authentic, higher beings of light, the galactic beings that we are. So you may experience during that period and pre-shadow, post-shadow, basically, period of that comet, of that a being. It's also a galactic being itself, 1441. It its mission is to awaken us, or more uh, activate us, upgrade us, activate us. Uh, yeah, check out for astrology, dear Brano, because I don't know at this moment. I can maybe look into it as well, and maybe we can share next time. But this is, as far as I know, it's a grand activation of humanity, especially star beings like us, star seeds. May feel it a lot, may start returning more into our organic and natural, authentic um, self as a higher self, uh, fully activated in our truth and in our extrasensory abilities. Yes, so you may start feeling more intuitive, you may start feeling more empathetic, you may start feeling more telepathic, you may start feeling more clairvoyant, audient, claircognizant, clairsentient, yeah, clairgustant, whatever is your strength. You may start feeling more in tune with your excitement, with your purpose. We all, basically, I'm going to talk about all of us, and even those people that may have not been very open or awaken, as we call it, these will start being activating some form of openness within them as well. So each of us will basically feel those changes. So thank you for reminding me that, Brown, about this Tree Eye Atlas, because I really wanted to speak about it, because I recently had an insight, and I had also done some synchronistic research that was very interesting, and I've been shown some great articles. Let me read. Well, uh, is Tree Eye Atlas also something Pleiadian, perhaps, or calibrating device? Uh, it originally comes from Lyra, so it's Lyran. But having said that, when we will be talking about Pleiadians, we're going to find out where they originated, and you may be surprised, but the Pleiadians originated from Lyra. Yeah, so if you, same as myself, I have a Lyran, I have a Syrian, and I have Pleiadian origin. But the Pleiadians are four groups. We're going to be talking about them probably about next, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be talking about them in more depth, just like we did with Arcturians. Maybe we're going to be lucky enough to get also some channeling message, divine message from Pleiadians themselves, when I connect to them, and if it's meant to be. But what I have been preparing is as long for like it was for Arcturians. I think we spoke about 3 hours now. We're going to also do that with Pleiadians, and what I've done a much more deeper look into it, and I felt I had a dream actually, and I felt a lot of new informations, and as well as I've done a research, so I found more informations. So that's what we may find out, that this has been. um I don't know how to name it. Yeah, we could call it comet. Yeah, because this kind of comet, sometimes they call it themselves, the galactic being, they call it themselves comet because it's easier for us to understand. But it's basically a galactic being that has been programmed to uh, activate our DNAs to become this sixth galactic race, and to activate the main purpose of this Tree Eye Atlas is to activate those dormant DNA strands. Yeah, um, all 12. So what it means. we will be highlighted with all our abilities that we came here with. Yeah, the truth will start being as clear as a glass, and we will start realizing what is our true purpose. What are we truly here to do? Each and every one of us will start developing or awakening our special abilities in much more intensity. So watch and do, if you can, do some form of meditations, whatever you're used to, and go to nature. The nature, if I think this comment may be here as time, time wise, it may be here around November. Okay, so I don't really know which way, which part of November, whether beginning of or the end, but somewhere around November it may start appearing. Now, at this moment, this comet is somewhere around. Um, I can't even remember that. I think it was around Jupiter or heading towards our sun. So we may feel, see, I even myself am interested if I'll be lucky enough to see it, or would love to see it actually. But more than that, I'm looking forward to us all finally feeling our true beingness and reconnecting with our purpose more, and reawakening our dormant DNA stripes and our special abilities, because finally, this will be the next step to our collective shift. And it's going to be such a massive shift after that, that whoever stayed in the shadow places, like we know what we're talking about, yes, CABAL, they have no chance. They can whatever they want, but the energy is energy, and Pleiadians are involved. Galactic Federation is involved. So that's as far as I know at the moment. I'm planning to bring up more details. I think it could be actually a very good idea to do it together with the Pleiadians. So maybe if there will be possibility to do it tomorrow, we may probably do it tomorrow. And if not, maybe on the other days. Okay, Barno. We have time till November, so we can do a few researches. Um, let's see. Hello, Lovers Lane. Actually, I came with the intention to do some readings, to be honest. Um, so, for those of you that would like to have a reading, there is a possibility today to actually do the reading for you guys. So, let me read the chat, and then if we have, and I think those two people already left anyways. So, mm, I don't think I'm going to be using the computer. I don't like that angle, but maybe because I'm used to the other one. Great. Yeah, that's it. Me too, Brano. Me too, Brano. No TV. Television is tell lies to your vision. Yeah. So, as you say, astrologers have it very precise. So, I also, one of my sources would be astrologers and uh, different channelers, and my own insights. Wow, Barno. I'm gonna try that to ask Pleiadians about um, this perihelion of water elements and Jupiter's role. But I would have to study a little about it because I don't know at this moment, yeah, about it. Hmm. Yeah, many Illyrians become basically what I've now when I'm being doing this research regarding to Pleiadians as well as what I've known from my own channel links and also other beings. Uh, Honestly, if I remember, there were four groups, but I actually going to keep it for next time because I really want to talk about it in the next video. But the Pleiadians definitely come from Lyra and some from Syrians in the times when there were great wars in on Lyra. They had to escape and choose Pleiades as the planets, but only three of them, or four of them, I believe, or three of them out of the seven sisters, or were habitable. So those different groups basically occupied these planets. Because there was a war and oppression happening in Lyra from the same thing what's happening now in the planet Earth. Basically, the group of reptilians, just like here, created wars as well as I feel that there was also involved one group of Pleiadians that wasn't yet that well. They haven't been yet evolved into the fifth D or 6D density while living that Lyran during the war, spiritual war, and during the oppression and suppressing our beings. So they escaped to a fifth dimension and six dimensions, some of them, and remaining, I think, three out of four groups, three out of four types of Pleiadians have the names written in my notes, which I'm gonna. Oh my God! Today is the Fringe Day again, which I have them written because I can't remember the names actually, but um, these settled in those three habitable planets, and the rest of the planets were inhabitable, but they were creating such a almost so-called kind of a maze for reptilians in case the reptilians would like to try to attack or uh, colonize these new Pleiadians planets in the constellation of Seven Sisters, Pleiades. Therefore, there were like many planets not occupied or not habitable. Basically, it kind of confused them away, and they're more like Pleiadians now are kind of protected not only by shifting to 50 this destiny the density that reptilians are not capable of going because they're of 3D density, very polarized race. Not all of them is just like humanity. I see 29, 29. Some reptilians are good ones, some reptilians are absolute MFs. Yeah, it depends which ones are what and what is their intentions, just like human beings. So therefore they occupy us for centuries, right? From for millions of years actually. So therefore this period of time it's gonna be maybe I can start talking about these, to be honest. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Welcome, Sue. Yeah, well, today's the first day I finally woke up from the hibernation. What's the story here? Hold on. Okay. From hibernation. So I'm gonna catch up on emails. I'll catch up on the messages. I will catch up. I needed some time away. So let me tell you. Let me tell you a little bit more about Pleiadians, as much as I know, and we may do two parts. Yeah. So basically, there is. Oh yeah, and we're going to do amazing about Agartha again because I found a great sources that we could actually talk about. And let me write down. So we're going to be talking about um, in these next episodes about the comet. Okay, Three Eye Atlas and Pleiades. Um, I'm excited about this comment, by the way, everyone, because this is going to be amazing. Yeah. So the library was very fragmented and it was very polarized. But we are talking like, I believe, millions of years, to be honest. So, okay, I have some notes here. Oh my god. And my microphone here. I was singing today, guys. So my voice is broken. I did a rock on my Instagram. And for those of you that seen the last channel song was Love Hurts by Nazareth. So I made a music version of it. I sang, but only on Instagram. But for those of you, if you follow me on, if you have a Twitter, I have a Humble Voice of Tarot Twitter. You can watch that, but I haven't uploaded it to YouTube because honestly, I don't know if that track is. Maybe I'll upload it for you on YouTube. But I was thinking today when I was singing this, yeah, I was thinking maybe someday just for fun, where we are live like this, and we will have some channeled song. I will sing it straight away live for you. Would you like that, guys? Just like this kind of like occasional live performance for you. So I don't think any tarot reader has it, and because I am a singer in the first place and then a spiritual guidance, I was thinking maybe that would be a great idea. So show me some hearts if you enjoy this. So anyways, I wonder, do we have anybody, by the way, who would have um readings, live readings request? How are you, Sue? How are you doing? Yeah, that's why I was hidden. I was talking about it before you came, Sue, that this full moon was very heavy. Yeah, and it was very intense regarding to energies of release, very much emotional, and many of you may be also feeling more compassionate about others and self as well. You may feel also if there's any injustice or if there's any disconnection with someone, whether it is your family or loved ones, you may feel a lot of grief regarding to the compassion towards yourself as well as them. So this is. Oh, really? Light flashes? That's great. Your third eye is actually activating. Uh, we spoke before you came as well with Barno about this comet. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking soon about this comet eye, three eye 30, three eye atlas. There's actually going to, or it's already, yeah, it's approaching us, so we already may feel it. Okay, activation of our DNA, the remaining straps. We have like 12 straps of DNA, and those remaining ones that have been dormant until now have is going to be activated by this comet, as well as it carries a lot of ancient codes, not only from Lemuria, Atlantis, and other civilizations, but from also galactic civilizations, starting by Lyra, Pleiades, and Sirius, and Andromeda, Arcturians. All those beings have participated in coding this or bringing that into this comment, as well as I believe, I don't know many details, which we are going to be talking about more I find and more I try to channel. And so yeah, it's going to be very interesting, guys. So I would say go to nature much more. Okay. Me too. I need to go to nature a lot more than I'm going, because I feel that, and we may be feeling a lot more connected to nature, which I'm looking forward for everyone, because it was about time. And basically, a lot of veils and things that have been hidden is going to be coming up on the surface, and everybody's going to be aware what's going on. Even the unconscious people is going to start to be more aware of what's going on around. Oh, really? You're working in Nazareth building block? Wow. So maybe there's this synchronicity of this song. Okay, guys, so you, Berno, and you, Sue, would you like to have a live reading? Because my first intention here today was to give a people live readings, because I've been past few lives, I've been talking only about different topics, and those people haven't actually had a chance to get their readings. So if you guys want to start, maybe people will start coming, and we will do few readings which are going to be about whatever you wish. Okay, so Barno, you want to go first, and Sue, you want to go second? Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm not doing normally list. This is for everyone that is going to see this video even as a replay, or for those of you that are watching, or they're going to be watching this. This is going to be little reading. I just honestly need to make it different, because I need the space for my cards. So let me see. What can I do? So it's gonna be very interesting. I'm actually looking forward. I have so many topics I want to talk about. Why it's not going? Okay. So let me do this. Mm. I'm so used to this phone that this looks like so wide now. It's so unusual. So I hope guys you can see me. properly because I really don't know. Anyways, so how healing gifts gonna translate for me? Sorcery and dragons. To know more of my connection to that. Hang on there, Barno. This is my language barrier. I need to check what the sorcery means because I don't know that word at all. Sorcery, yeah? Let me check. Sorcery codes. Yeah, you might have a different terminology than me. So this could be barrier of terminology names, maybe. Sorcery codes. Redeem them to get curse tickets. Could you explain me what you mean? Because I don't know what sorcery is, honestly. I'm not so to use. The use of magic, especially black magic. Is that what you're asking about? I don't know this word sorcery, but obviously I know who wizards and magicians are. So it truly is just a. Oh my god, you can see my mess here. It's okay. Mm, wizards, magic. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it says. But you don't mean black magic. Now you just need a magic in it. Okay, so tell me first, okay? Tell me first, Bano, what? Yeah, okay. What are you attracted to as a first place? Yeah, what are you attracted to when you are um, connecting to your magic? What what do you naturally feel most sensitive towards? So please, divine angels, so I can just spirit guides, divine higher self of Brahma, and my higher self, and divine guides of Brahma. What is the divine guidance that Brahma may need to know at this stage of his journey? Yep. So for you, okay. Mhm. So what I feel is, especially Barno, for you. Okay, first of all, we've got a communication, shapeshifter reversed, stack reversed, go with the flow reversed, and what I'm picking up at the moment, yeah. Um, all right, let's see. This is the energy that I feel of a progress, right? This is your progress. So your major part at this stage on where you're standing is you're learning to communicate with your higher self. You're learning to communicate with the your spirit guides, your beings, and you have been um, guided to more tune into your higher being, yeah, instead of using external guides or tools. This is more about you reconnecting to your higher being through your powers. Yeah, we see that that does talk about what you are just talking about. Yes, if you see that this card has spirits of animals, so you, it is confirmation that what you just written in a chat, you may have this confirmation of what you or your soul is already feeling within, which is to be feeling to be a magician or wizard, sorcerer or whatever. I don't know that word. I know magician and wizard. Um, so this is perfect synchronicity for you, okay, to trust, okay, trust what you feel instead of trying to have a control of what's going on, how is it going on, how is it going to happen, how is this going to unfold. You are guided to more shift into feeling, okay. At this moment you may have some blockages regarding to shifting between a dimensions and the your abilities and the portals that you may be entering because you not letting the flow go naturally. You're trying to take a control over um, every step through analytics. Yeah, you try to analyze it, you try to um, ask externally, yeah, external sources, because you don't trust what you feel. Yeah, there is the guidance for you is to work on the transformation, meaning enhancing your gifts by first trusting them. You need to start trusting. So go more to the nature, meet more with all sorts of animals, because animals of any shape or form, even a pig, whoever uh, feels that pigs don't deserve to live or don't deserve to have a respect, even a pigs are our teachers, are divine beings coming from higher dimensional planets. Okay, so whatever animal crosses your path, connect more to them. Okay, instead of trying to use your mind and analytics, what am I supposed to be, um, listen to what your intuition is saying, and because there is your answer. Yeah, you may be surprised how quickly you may shift into your powers. 48, 48, yeah. If you can check the numbers, because 48, 48 may be very significant for you this time, Bruno. So to basically, this reads easy to be able to communicate with your higher self and with your ancient wisdom that is uh, stored within your DNA, and you're meant to activate it the spirit of time. Stop questioning. Stop seeking the answer externally through different readers or through different sources outside or ChatGPT or anything like that, because that only blocks your natural flow, natural shifts that you are very capable to do. Yeah, you are this wizard, this magician. You are everything that you intuitively feel that you are, that you intuitively attracted towards. That's what you are. That's your inner answer, okay? Whatever your highest excitement is, if you are highly attracted to certain practices, if you are receiving synchronicities to certain practices or to certain beings, ancient beings, yeah, that's your whisper, your higher self whispering of your answers that you already that you are seeking and you already having them in front of you somewhere, but they are still overpowered by your logical analytical mind. So in terms to connect more to your higher powers and discover your true powers and true path, a true purpose, yeah, you are guided by your higher self, by your guides, to silence the mind and trust your inner feelings, your inner intuition. Yeah, that way you will unlock this ancient wisdom of how you are meant to perform your magic gifts. It's all already within you. It's waiting for you to silence your mind, to let go, to surrender. Ask your higher self, your beings, your spirit guides, whoever you talk to, whatever higher deity you are ex- expressing yourself to, or yeah, say something like, I surrender to my divine wisdom for divine guidance, the creators uh, guidance. I surrender to my magic powers, to my intuition. I surrender to my divine authenticity. And I now flow with whatever I'm meant to experience that moment. And you will give yourself a space for those new gifts to be passing through you, to be coming through you, or to be evolving. And you may start feeling, hello, Lavana, welcome. You will start feeling more in tune. Yeah, exactly. Your logical mind needs to be turned off. That's what was clear in this guidance, and I feel that you are on the good path. And this, what I feel for you, especially Bruno, because you very attracted to this information's with Tree Eye Atlas. It means that your higher self is guiding you to these informations because this is going to be your major activation. This is going to bring you more in tune and less in your mind. And it's going to activate you. You may start receiving a lucid dreams and very, very vivid dreams. So if you can, write it down. Okay, bring everything that you remember at that moment on the piece of paper or record it in your dictaphone or whatever exists nowadays. And there'll be a lot activation for you, Brano. Okay, so at this moment you are in the period of resting, going within, practicing to let go of your mind and be more in tune with your intuition. And we all need it, even myself. I overthink a lot. So It's going to be a great challenge for us to tune more deeper into our gifts, into our inner beingness, and less in the mind. So 133 right there. So, dear Bruno, yeah, there's a new flash. I hear there's a new flash of um, something significant for you already activating as at this moment for you that may be very emotionally charged. You may also perhaps this is a perhaps different sector. You may also feel that some patterns that haven't been healed, or some traumas that are emotional heart-based traumas, or patterns that haven't been healed yet within your family, perhaps, or whether it is in your relationship or in your family relationships, generational or ancestor lineage. It may come to the surface this time for you as well, Bruno, to allow your heart to rejuvenate and to reactivate, open. Because, oh, by the way, this comet, 3i Atlas, is going to be of a green, beautiful, I would even say like a neon green. Like what I've seen in my third eye was something of that color, right? Um, Something of that color, but like a hue, yeah, beautiful neon green color kind of hue comet, because it will activate our heart chakras. It's a very heart chakra oriented comet. It's going to activate us from our hearts, because our hearts are our, not only our compass, but these are our, that's where the actual healing comes from. That's where actual intuition comes from the heart, not from the mind. We have a third eye, but it's coming from the heart. So the heart chakra will be activated. And I also, when I'm talking about it now, there was just green color. Baby, are you okay? And yeah, you need to release a lot of impatience. Okay, work on your patience, work on real authentic surrendering, rather than feeling this anxiety, or when is this going to happen, how is this going to happen. Because what I feel from you, Brano, energetically at this moment, there's a lot of expectation or anticipation, but in almost like a energy of impatience. Okay, so like this energy of, I wish it to happen. What's going to happen? How is it going to happen? And somebody's excited, like, what's going to happen? You need to work on this energy. That's why I've been shown a lot of nature for you. Okay, you need to connect to nature. You may be seeing also deers, and perhaps go to forest. Okay, and yeah, you can wear some emerald crystal as well if you have, to enhance it. For any of you, yeah, you can wear some green stones, like I feel the venturin is green, um, emerald, um, what others? And venturin, I think it's called. It's for heart chakra. So any heart chakra stone, even rose quartz, you can, because it does enhance the heart chakra. Okay, Lavana. Let's talk about it. Um, I'm just going to finish up this. Barno, uh, yeah, you need to try to perhaps connect more with the nature and learn how to um, let go or this control and be more in stillness. That's what I feel for you. Okay. So also, if you work a lot, uh, maybe it would be a great time to take some vacation, some free time for yourself, or disconnect from the chaos of Matrix if you can. It's going to help you realign with your inner beingness. Okay, Bruno. So, yeah, same with you, Lavana. Do we have Sue here because she was second? Um, Yeah, green moldavite, and aquamarine. Aquamarine. That was the one I was thinking of. Yes, any of those. Something basically green. Perfect. So you're fully equipped, Bruno. I see. I see. Hello, Gretchen. Welcome to our channel. Mm, do we have Sue here? She was the next to read. So, Bruno, let me see what uh, to close it up. What would your spirit guides want to uh, share with you? Okay, this one, spirit guides. What would you like to share? Ah, okay. Let's go of control issues. You see, it's very strong with you. You are trying to take a control of what's meant to be in a flow. So allow the situation just to come naturally. Yeah, that's what the card says. So allow it to come to you when it's ready. Okay, when it's written. Mm. What I feel for you as well, dear Barno, um, there's also some inner conflict within you, perhaps that I hear self confidence. Maybe you're not fully aligned with your confidence regarding to what comes to you. Uh, I hear that too fast, too soon. Yeah, as if your mind was trying to catch up on what's coming as your downloads, uh, and your mind is trying to decipher it, but you are not therefore ready to integrate what's coming towards you. There, that's where the lack of confidence, or perhaps even like imposter syndrome kind of energy is coming towards. Like, is it really true what I'm actually feeling, what I'm seeing, or is it something that I truly am? You may be seeking for validations, and that may keep blocking and bringing you more challenging times. And 10411, I feel that there is energy of perhaps not trusting yourself and your abilities, not trusting your insights, um, not being fully in mm, this energy of confidence that needs to be worked on. So, what I feel, thank you for your likes, everyone. Thank you. I'm really grateful. What comes to me here is this confusion, what is true, what am I making up, like as if your mind was trying to tell you, um am I making this up, or is that really what's happening? Like, am I making up the fact that I may be this visitor? It sounds very weird to me. That's your mindset, versus your intuition is saying, yeah, it's exactly what you are. You have been this for many lifetimes before. Yeah, you have been here in Lemuria, in Atlantis, and now you're meant to continue. And your mind is saying, like, "Oh, hang on, like, I don't know if that is not illusion." So this is this times where this is going to be very intense, because you are meant to release all doubts. Okay, so more you're going to cling on the doubts and the logical mind that is discouraging you from what your intuition is already pointing out. This so-called hotpot scenarios, we say, it's going to be a lot more hotter now. So you might start feeling more intense polarization between that. Yeah, you may start feeling more irritated each time your mind is going to try to tell you that this is illusion. So this is about choice, because uh, we came to the school of life, this planet earth, to um, evolve, but also we are the only species that can make actually choices. Yeah, this is not only species in the galaxies, but we are basically oh, really, Lavana, well, that I'm really grateful for that. So you are uh, basically, we as a humanity, yeah, I mean, now when we are incarnate in this uh guys, I'm so tired, I'm gonna have to go soon. But into this era of Aquarius, we are awakening in masses. Like, literally, these are huge tsunami waves of awakening. Yeah, and thank you. You're so kind. Uh, and the speed of this awakening enhanced by this comment, that obviously the shadows already knew about and were dreading it, like literally dreading, because they knew that this is going to be big deal for everyone. So that's what was also uh, being presented by this agent, saying to them, like, it's a checkmate. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry if I look very tired, feel quite tired actually now. But so for you, it feels that this is going to be this period for every each of us. It may be a different sector, but for you, for me, is personally family. Yeah. But for you, it may be the purpose, especially. Yeah, because for all of us, it will be more realignment with our purpose slash gifts slash highest excitement. All that is connected together, and the universe will start aligning us to that, especially after this comment. There you go. Yeah, the synchronicities for sure. Yeah, you want to speed up the process. That's the problem, because more you're trying to want to know now what's going on, more blockages you are putting in. Yeah, so you need to let go of that, so that you could actually allow the flow to be more natural. Okay, so now you are blocking the flow with that impatience, and the energy that is actually blocking it. You are meant to speed it up, but you actually creating more blockages. So what your spirit guides are saying is, let it flow naturally. Just let go and be more in natural moment, and whatever comes through, whether it is a synchronicity or whether it is just some form of vision or anything like that, just note it and try to always remain in balance. Okay, that's what I feel. Thank you, dear Sue. So I feel that for you, Brano, um, is that, are you happy with what you've been? Uh, Thank you, GT. Flow, I'll be that. There you go. I was one of your synchronicities. There you go. So 11108. So that's brilliant, Brano. That's how you go. Just let go of mine. You're almost there. You just need to um, turn off your mind and want to try to speed up things. Okay. Thank you so much, Brano. I'm gonna probably do just Sue and Lavana. Would you like to have a reading as well? Yeah, no, you were asking me questions and something. Mm. So, Bran, I'm gonna go next to Sue because I'm not gonna stay long. So I would like to manage to do a reading for Sue as well as for Lavana. If Lavana wants to have a reading, or Gretchen, perhaps Stevens. Okay, so Sue, I'm gonna give you this kind of 151 right now. Thank you so much, Barno. I'm grateful. Oh my God, guys! When I look at this screen, the white screen, you can see all the mess now because yeah, I'm gonna have to stream with a phone. This is not nice. Okay, so thank you, Divine Spirit Guides, angels, and higher self for Brandon for delivering these messages. Is there anything else that you wish to say before I move on to Sue? Okay, for Bano, I have a one last message for you, the channeled message that I hear. Your spirit guides are guiding you. Keep your head and your eyes up in the stars. There is a divine message for you. Your gazing has magical power to activate what's within you, dormant, hidden, undiscovered. Practice stargazing more and more, moon gazing. The night is your friend. The night, the moon, and the stars can unleash what needs to be. You possess magical powers that work well at nights. So these activating codes are at night the most prominent. you stargazing as one of your main practices. It's like reading a book for you. That's where you will find a lot of codes for you to activate the wisdom within you on your path from past lifetimes and into this present. And then they may motivate humanity and you may heal. But first, you must heal yourself. You must remove the blockages that hold you back and remain calm. Your girlfriend is the part of your divine journey, and the link to activate you into your power. She is your activator, the catalyst. Together, you form the balanced duo. I was still trying to find better word because what I felt, I feel the messages and trying to translate it into the words or through them when they channel, translate into the words. But I forgot a lot of vocabulary being here. What they meant is that together, what I felt, I'm going to try to explain different way because I feel it. I then I need to get the words, the right words sometimes. What I felt together, you are meant to. What I saw is like two pieces of something like the computers. Maybe it was representing the codes. Yeah, you were perfectly fitting together, but it was like a neon green. How would I describe it? When you see the waves in the radio, like when there were those old radios and they were like this kind of like waves, they're like fitting together, or sometimes in a recording program, you can see it in some uh, equalization programs. So, oh, he keeps coughing today, whole day. So she's meant to be your catalyst. So uh, perhaps you may be experiencing with your girlfriend a lot more connections that you told me about two events that I remember. Uh, Hello, Peppy. And she is perhaps your twin flame that is meant to activate you. Yeah, and she has been doing it even unconsciously or whatever different ways your energies basically activate one another. And during this comet, it may be very, very strong for you. So yeah, that's what I felt. There you go. Sounds perfect. There you go. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, she was the activator. She was the catalyst. Hmm. She has very important role in your path, and you have a very important role in her path. You are meant to be on this path together. I feel that you may be twin flames, and that you may have this mission for many lifetimes from before. Yeah, as well. Okay, so that's about it, dear Brano. And now I'm officially moving to Sue. I just felt that something's going to come. Short message. Okay, divine just I can just so my angels guidance. What is it, the divine soul? What is the soul meant to know this moment? What should she focus on? What's the main focus for Sue? Wow, okay. Sue, dear Sue, are you here? Hello, Alpha. Where? How are you? Do we have Sue here? Sue, this is the message for you, okay? So, what you should focus on at this moment? Um, for you, divine, dear Sue, your beings, your guides, your higher self is guiding you towards your passions. Your passions are meant to activate that DNA that we are talking about as well. All of us will feel it somewhere. You may be feeling it in the field of your passions, yeah, and connecting with your emotions. So for you, I feel there's Sue that you may be going through searching yourself. What is you may have been having perhaps insights or intuitive nudges about what is it that I would actually want to be in more effective way that would align with my passions, with the fact that what I love doing, what is actually fulfilling my soul. And it's closely connected. I see these feathers connecting to one another. It's closely connected to your intuition. Okay, so it could be and I was meant to say emotions and I said intuition. So intuition is very important part of this current energy focus for you, and you will activate your intuition and through your emotions. So your heart chakra is very much the. I feel this comet may activate all of us in a perfect places, and for you, it's going to be special this heart chakra because what I feel for you is you're learning to be more open with your heart, to be more trusting, to more connect to your intuition, to your emotions. I'm very drawn to this third eye she has here. Yeah, like Indian um, ladies. I love it, by the way. I saw a beautiful movie yesterday. It was very romantic. I was Indian girl. She had like amazing this time. What is actually yet in a little bit blocked is you're struggling to see the big picture. Okay, so what your spirit guides are guiding you to is to focus on perhaps some again connect to nature. So go more to nature, connect more to your intuition, and try to see whatever's happening for you at this moment, try to always look from an eagle eye. Oh my God. Yeah, I see the synchronicity from your previous conversations. Um, there's this big picture in reverse and the truth in reverse. So I feel that this period of time, dear Sue, you may feel that you've been challenged by many events that are connected to true versus lies. Perhaps people may be trying to lie to you, or you may try to realize that somebody who you have trusted perhaps is not as clear as you thought at the beginning or before. You may start seeing through things a lot. There may be some energies that are blocking your sense of discerning what may be true in others and what may not. Um, there's this guidance for you to connect more to this higher perspective. So whenever this some situation happens to you, always ask yourself, okay, what is this supposed to tell me? Zoom out from that situation and look at it as an observer. Okay, as if it wasn't your story, but as if you were looking at a movie. And while you are looking at that movie, you may start seeing more and more broader uh, picture and seeing the reasons why that happened, what is the purpose of it, why it hasn't been um, aligning with you, and what is it that you're meant to learn from it, and then how to release it. So this is a lot about um, finding your true authenticity, your authentic parts of yourself that are more aligned with your heart and with your passions. So for you, emotions and passions, fire and water is the most prominent at this moment. So the guides are guiding you to focus on more natural organic ways to express yourself and to connect. I'm very drawn to the ski in this card especially, and this is the first time I've noticed the ski, by the way. So at the moment, you seeking answers for questions that perhaps have been not yet uh, developed into full knowing. So again, there's this same energy as it was for Brana. Let it flow, let it go, and naturally don't try to hunt for it, but let it come to you when it's ready. And you focus on perhaps some practices that will more enhance your emotional side. There may be also energy around you that may help you with that. Um, let me pull more cards. Yeah, embrace your passions. What is it, Sue, that you enjoy doing, that you actually been doing when you were a child? Yeah, tell us, dear Sue, have you got any passion that you let dormant, but let's say in childhood you enjoyed doing? Yeah, it could be painting, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be any kind of a sculptures or drawing, whatever. Have you got any passion or communicating, talking, I don't know what, a something that you enjoyed doing? Okay, embrace these at this moment because it will connect you to your heart chakra, to your emotions. It's closely connected. There is something that you can't crack. What do you mean by that, dear Sue? So, also, mm, trying to unleash it. Yeah, we've got kind of observation, you see. Yeah, observe the big picture. So we have a observe under the big picture in reverse and the truth in reverse. So at this moment, you're guided to observe what's going on. Yeah, whether it is in your family, in your love life or friends, observe the higher, bigger picture of that. And then uh, this is the again very passionate card. This is the three of wands in a general tarot deck. Take the lead, okay? Embrace and take the lead. They're guiding you to connect to your passion, to your passions. It will open the door to your purpose. Your passion is your purpose. So, what is your highest passion? That's your purpose. Okay, that's what's going to bring you towards and closer towards your purpose. And by opening your heart, and when this period of comes in around November, where we all will receive activations through this three eye atlas comet activation of our high heart chakra and our higher senses and realigning with our galactic being within us, this divine being, yeah, the source itself within us will be filled with that beautiful green light while this comet is close to this planet earth. It will reactivate also the passion that will automatically realign us with the right and real path towards a purpose in this lifetime. Okay, there may be people or things around you that you may be paying attention to. Yeah, some red flags there could be regarding to uh, the emotions and the truth. There's perhaps could be somebody that has not been very honest around you that you may start looking at with more observer point rather than judgment or retreat. This is something that needs to be released at this period of time. Release the control over needing to know everything. I keep hearing the same message. Let go of needing to know something right now and more aligned to your passion and your emotions. And when you align more and let go and surrender, and you just rest and give yourself that rest and alignment with your emotions and with your passion, go more to nature, just be. Don't try to think or overthink, just be. It will naturally stir this insight about your next steps of the journey, and it will activate your codes in your DNA that are connected to your purpose and your passions. What was it that you were doing when you were a child, Sue? Did you sing? Did you play piano? Did you play guitar? Did you do something artistic? Guys, I look so tired. I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. Do you know what time is? 2:13 here. 2 a.m. 2:13. So I'm gonna have a lavender and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Hello, Nancy. What's going on? How are you? What do you need help with? Mm-hmm. But everybody, guys, if you would like to have more readings, I may be coming any of these days. So if you would like to perhaps subscribe to this channel and press the bell, as they always say, the algorithm may send you notification that I am live and you can have a reading then. Okay, I'm very tired. It wouldn't be fair towards you at all. I was planning to come for maximum 1 hour, so I'm probably gonna go after Lavana, but yeah, we all forcing it. Don't worry. I'm also guilty as charged. So, oh, you're very welcome, Lavana. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Oh, thank you so much, dear Alpha. I'm so grateful, everyone, that you're here. And we're going to have a lot of important topics and important evenings. At this period of time, we need a lot more guidance for this. But also, as we are all guided to tune more deep inner guidance. So, I'm also, for you guys, I'm considered external guidance, right? So, this comet as well as this astrological point of this period of Aquarius is guiding us to more connect to our inner guidance, our deep inner compass and knowledge, and receiving the wisdom from our own, yeah, crown connection rather external or even AI. Yeah, sometimes I use ChatGPT for finding certain informations, um, but there are people that use AI like ChatGPT as well as I don't know some other AIs as a almost like a external validation of their own powers. So more we connect to with AI, less we connect with our own wisdom. So, what is this period of Aquarius as well as this comet going to guide us towards? Is to more trusting and connect. And your both readings, actually, you, dear Sue, as well as you, very welcome, dear Sue, love and light. And thank you so much, dear Sue. It's going to guide us to more and more to rely on our own inner connection because we all can connect and become channelers of our own selves rather than seeking external. So this is going to be more for you and for me and for all of us a great period of actual internal activation and less uh, relying on external uh, technology. Yep, exactly. The Akashic records. So many of us are able, like we, all of us have it within us, yeah, to connect to Akashic records, to speak directly to our guides, use telepathy as we use fork and knife. Um, but because this many centuries long a shadow programming of humanity, programming humanity into believing that we are nobody, we are just this body, and we are just this logic mind. And when the body dies, the man dies, the mind dies, and there's nothing beyond that. All that had been programming because they knew exactly what's going on. Yeah, and if they didn't know, because they were having a limited perceptions, yeah, like many scientists would do in past eras, as well as all the other so-called leaders. um yeah. um by the way, a lot more. I read you of phosphate, about also more all the other metals and chemicals like fluoride. Fluoride is the worst for the third eye, for the pineal gland. Yeah, and from my holistic expertise, or I wouldn't call it expertise, actually, I would call it knowledge and studying. I would recommend strongly to use turmeric. Turmeric is magical for third eye calcification, as well as different foods. Recently, I read something else, but I can't remember actually. What was it? That was the calcifying pineal gland, which is our third eye. So, um, uh, there was a mix. If you mix turmeric, lime, turmeric, and I feel the third one was a cinnamon, or also um, cayenne pepper. It's a very hot shot, but you can actually help yourself decalcify your pineal gland. Also, you could just have a like filtered water, or water from the well, not a tap water. And if you have a tap water, you just have to saffron as well. Okay, you just have to filter the water, because the fluoride is really calcifying the pineal glands, as well as other like metals, aluminium that they are putting in the pollution in air, the chemtrails and all that stuff, and all sorts of other metals. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so be careful, guys, with tap water. Yeah. um I keep trying to explain to my mom for years, and um she doesn't get it. Some people, they're such a in such a heavy programming that they say, "Oh, we always drank tap water. There was always this." Yeah, it was always this, because there was always unconsciousness. And I saw 4333 when I was actually 14333 when I actually said that. So some people find it very hard to shift from the old program into the new program, especially the older generations, because it's almost like a fear of losing control over something that we know, that we are familiar with. And the older generation, I'm not saying all, I see 222 on my clock. And the older generations, especially those that haven't swallowed the red pill yet, may have a problem with the new ways. Yeah, because mm, it's like almost science fiction to them. So it's actually very difficult to protect your family. But also, if we look at this from a perspective of energy, we talked about a so-called formula that creates manifestation. Yeah, it's a thought, belief, and emotion. Yeah, so you think something, you believe in that thought, and you put an emotion into it, and then you put in action. That's a manifestation right there. Two to three. If you have a thought of, let's say, oh, just like my mother, let's say, oh, this water has been fine, it's been okay, there's nothing wrong with it. And that belief is very strong that this water is clean and is purified and all that. They believe in it. And then uh, the emotions are also together with that thought and with that belief. Uh, it doesn't have any effect to them. So we could also look at it this way, yeah? From the higher perspective, bigger picture, ego eye perspective of manifestation, of energy, consciousness manifestation. So I'm hoping that my mom is protected by her own belief that this water, let's say, is clean. But having said that, for those of you that are just like myself, after eating the red pill and very conscious of everything that's going on in the matrix, I suggest filtered water, or rather water from the well. That would be the best. Or obviously a spring, forest spring or something would be the best, actually. So uh, yeah, I would say let us try to, because I need to do this as well, and I see 4 4. Let us all try to more help this beautiful mass enlightenment of ours, and the activation of a DNA. Lavan, I didn't forget about you. Sorry, I just got carried away. Um, we can go halfway by making our bodies more light, by changing what we eat. Yeah, from heavy foods up to energetically energized foods like fruit and vegetable that have been growing on the sun, growing in the gardens, that are charged from a very seed, rather than heavy meat that had been carrying the energy of trauma and pain, as well as dairy products that are very heavy for us and our bodies. Our bodies need to work a double shift to be able to break it down, as well as also carrying a negative, low vibration energies of trauma and pain, what the animals endured. So, all that being said, will help us enhance our abilities, activate our DNA. For those of you or those of us that are um, on the journey to spiritual evolve, our special gifts, special abilities, our purpose, seeking our purpose, seeking our journey to help humanity, or whatever is our purpose, would be great to focus on, and perhaps that is going to guide us. I already feel it with myself. Yeah, I told you in previous live streams, let's say, that I mostly drink a plant-based milk. That's an example. Plant-based milk with my cocoa or with my coffee. But sometimes when I couldn't find, I would buy a cream. Now I'm more guided not to buy the cream anymore and rather go to two, three, or four places and for the plant-based milk than taking a cream. So my own changes are showing me uh, exactly what we are heading towards. So you may start naturally changing your diets. You may start naturally changing your habits. You may start naturally connecting more to natural resources, natural organic resources, rather than the chemicals, or rather than low vibrational charged foods or drinks, because your body is like a tuning fork. It actually does feel the vibrations of what is coming into our body. So to be more connected to our body, to treat it as a being or living, um, what would be the right word, uh, living being that is on this journey together. If you ask your body, it will guide you to what is good for us, or for particular each of us, and what's not. Each of us have a different ways of different stuff. So that's going to be also very very strong in this period of time, that we're going to be aligning not only in our capabilities, abilities, but also our body, mind, a soul, a heart, all connected. And it all comes from the heart. Heart is the activator, heart is the compass, heart is the main. And whoever says the opposite is just the old programming. Heart is the main activator, main intuition source, main love source, main healing source. The heart is the actual ultimate. So that's why this comet carries the heart chakra light, because we are going to be activated from the heart out. Yes, the portal. Perfectly said, Barno. Heart is the portal. Yep. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. And I'm gonna do a quick reading to you, Lavina. What something happened to me last year when I stopped drinking pop and started liking beet juice. Yeah, there you go. And each color of fruit vegetable is particularly for each chakra. So if you're drawn to red, you activate in your root chakra. Yeah, if you're drawn to green cucumbers, you activate in your heart chakra. If you, yeah, if you're drawn to particular orange, yeah, like I don't know, the pumpkins or whatever the oranges, you activate in your sacral chakra. So it's gonna be very very connected, and I need to do that as well. Like, I've noticed also that I'm eating much less bread, so I'm not really attracted to bread anymore. If I take a bread once or twice a week, I used to eat bread every day, 15353. So we may start feeling that our cravings are absolutely different than they used to be. Yeah, so follow your inner guidance. That's all about this inner wisdom, inner guidance, inner compass. We don't need external validations or anybody else giving us their opinions about our bodies, about our minds, our souls, our purposes, because they only see it from perceptions of their own path, which is absolutely different from ours. So we'll start being more in tune with ourselves and finding the truth in within ourselves. Alpha, you've got wheat addiction, 233 right there. Yeah, for those people that do have a wheat addiction, like flour and bread and baguettes or whatever. Oh, guys, no. Like, I don't feel like, maybe we all are slightly addicted to these things because we were programmed to see it as normal, like people drinking milk, or people eating bread, um, and all those dead. These are literally dead products. Dead food. It's like a dead food. So it doesn't do much for us, right? It just makes us more dense, more heavy. And I'm not talking about kilos, I'm talking about energy. So this is blocking all these chakras, and 1555 and five people in the studio or whatever. So yeah. Guys, let's move on to Lavana. Lavana, let's see what is your journey. I have a feeling that we all are on the similar journey because we are here at a bunch. So the collective energy will be similar because what I read about you guys, I see within me. So I see that that's very similar path. Guys, do I look really tired? Because I can see on this screen that I look crazy. Anyways, doesn't matter. So Havana, thank you, dear spirit guides. Angels are angel spirit. Do you have any channel message before I move to Havana? Do you have any channel message for our beautiful Sue? Does she need to know anything from you, dear spirit guides? Sue. Sue, your path is about to be discovered through your inner eye. You may receive visions, dreams. Pay attention. You may feel more intense emotions, ups and downs. Don't worry. This is only releasing of that no longer serves your next steps towards your purpose. You may feel anguish or resistance, but allow it to enter. Allow that pain to resurface. Whatever comes to the surface is to be released. Blessed, thank the lesson and release it with gratitude. Release it to your heart chakra. Imagine how your chakra has been filled with that neon green light and golden white light. With every breath, you fill your heart with the lights and release it with your hands to the stars. Say, I release all the pain and trauma still stored within my being to you, divine. beings, divine source. I release it to the stars. I release it to God. I release it to source. I release it to divine. And I refill it with my healing abilities. For I am a healer, and my healing abilities are now have been enhanced. You are a healer. Remember, you are here to assist, to heal humanity from your heart. Therefore, your heart is the center of now to be healed. Whatever comes to the surface, the pain, the joy, intense feelings, confusion, let it do its circle. Complete the cycle and release one by one. Don't rush. Let it flow slowly on its natural current. Be the observer of what's happening, but be not attached to it or to the circumstance. You are not here to suffer the past. You are here to heal it, to be the present, to be the bridge for the future generations, and help them heal the same traumas as you went through. Connect with people, connect with fellow victims of circumstance. For you are a healer, you are strong, and your strength is contagious. It inspires others. So find your passion connected to your emotion and to others. You heal through your heart. You heal through your emotions. And you heal through the optimism that you give to others with your peaceful approach. You carry codes of peace and harmony within you. To get there, you must release what brings chaos and confusion. Don't try too hard. Be patient. All is well as it is. And you are where you need to be. Trust yourself. You already know what's coming. Just remain peaceful and patient. Observe and listen. Connect to nature. You are day being. You activate during the day. The sun is your source. Therefore, sunflowers. You are being of sun and you heal through the energy of the sun. You are guided. Watch signs and synchronicities. We are guiding you and your higher self. And all I could see was Arcturians supporting you through all this. I feel so that you truly are healers. And if we look at it, what does Arcturians are? They are healers. Yeah? Pleiadians are more about our guides for enlightenment. Arcturians are more guides of finding our inner healing, to be able to realize that we can heal ourselves. So Arcturians are all about technology and healing. Pleiadians are about also, they have a very ancient, high, like a highly developed, thousands of years ahead of us technology, but they're also mostly connecting here to help us enlighten to this fifth dimension of density that we are heading towards, because that's what they did when they escaped from Lyra to Pleiades. So, how did you feel so about during that beautiful channel and message? Lavana, thank you so much for patience. You're gorgeous. Are you good? Oh, you're so cute now. I wish I could see you, but unfortunately, I'm on a computer now. All I can do is perhaps somehow. It's too crazy if I do this. Puppy! Can you see him? Yeah, you puppy boy. Look at him looking at me. Oh my god, you're looking at me, aren't you? You're so cute. Oh my god, he's so cute today. I love you, puppy. Oh, thank you so much, Lavana. So, dear Sue, thank you so much. I hope it will help you. You are a healer, and that's oh my god, I need to cut my fringe again. It grows fast. Are you okay, baby? Guys, wait, I need to do something. It irritates me actually. Left earrings. Mm. Yes, we all are healers. I guess this is the bunch that we are here, the bunch of healers. So, dear Lavana, let's move on to you. Yeah, I know. Just break out. What is Lavana meant to see? Please, divine higher self of Lavana, divine guides of Lavana, and my higher self. And I received a divine message for Lavana. And what is the energy, current energy for Lavana? What is the Lavana is meant to know this time? Where's the Where is she at this journey of her, and where she meant to focus on? Okay, Lavana. Um, it feels for you, dear Lavana, or is it Lavana or Lavana? I think more natural is Lavana, isn't it? If it's Lavana, type 1. If it's Lavana, type 2. Or if it's absolutely different, type 3, please. Two, yeah? Lavana. I knew it. It felt so real. I love that name, by the way. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, Lavana. Oh my God, you've got a stargazer card, actually. Okay, so you are two, guided to your heart. You've got divine love reversed. And I see 212. Okay. There could be some perhaps twin flame connection or destined love connection with you. Are you aware of? Cambodian Sanskrit for golden light. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, I would love to go to Cambodia actually. One time I remember about 2 years ago, I had this enthusiasm to go to Cambodia. My soul was guiding me to Cambodia. I was like even researching. I remember I was researching documents and what it's like in Cambodia. And I remember friends were talking to me about it, and I felt like really guided to it. But eventually it didn't happen. Yeah. So maybe there's something waiting for me in Cambodia because I've always had a very like soft spot for Cambodia, or actually felt like very interested to go there. I wonder. One day, I have many places on the list. I hope. Okay, so Lavana. Okay, so usually what happens is that we only have one twin flame. The others are soulmate, could be karmic connections that uh, may come from past lives to finish some cycles. But twin flame is usually only one because we are usually split in two bodies and one soul that is part of a other oversoul. So usually a twin flame connection feels different than high level soulmate connections or karmic connections. Twin flame connections triggers the deepest traumas and pains for higher healing. How we can recognize the twin flame versus karmic is that and versus soulmate is that usually soulmate connection have similar thoughts, similar interests. They may like the same things, but usually it's on the surface of physical life. Was the twin flames, they may be absolutely different, like they could live on the other side of the globe, they may have a huge age gap, they may have a different class, different religions, or they could be different in many of those so-called physical reality parts. Yeah, but they're same in deep soul core values because they are of one soul. So the core values and core principles are the same. Yeah, but the physical so-called 3D aspects may be absolutely different. Like as I said, different ages, different occupations, different visions for of lifestyles, or whatever is in their different upbringing, let's say, but same lesson. Both of them may go through daddy issues, let's say, the abusive father or absent father, um, and both share the same core pain or core wound. The scenarios may have been a little bit different, but the core wound is the same. Yeah. And karmics, they usually come with the same intensity of attraction, let's say at the beginning, like let's say somebody could mix it up with a twin flame, let's say, but what the truth, what the difference between karmics and twin flames are. The karmics may share more in common with physical life, but also there's some familiarity between the karmics. But what happens later on, they trigger different traumas, but it doesn't get healed and elevated. It keeps them stuck, it keeps them deflated, it drains the energy, it keeps them in a low vibrational timelines. It doesn't help them evolve, or if they evolve, they eventually start uh, dividing themselves even more because one or the other is not on that level. And more the soul evolves after healing the traumas and past patterns, the karmic either stays on the same level as it was, or it evolves absolutely different direction. So eventually there's this karmic hotspot scenario that shows that this correction has no more substance. So that's the difference in a nutshell between those three archetypes. And what I see here is actually more divinely destined connection. So I would even, if we want to label it, I would call it twin flame. Um, Lavana, what I see here though is what your guides are guiding you to find your joy. Yeah, I feel that you are going through the period already where you are you are finding your joy. Perhaps you may have come from a family or environment where a pain has been a very normal thing. Yeah, to feel pain was more familiar than feeling joy. And now you are going into the stage where you guides are showing you what joy really feels like. You went through all the karmic lessons that you were meant to experience for your higher healing. Yeah, divine light. So your favorite card, and that is very connected to self acceptance. Yeah. So and we have a joy and summer underneath, which is divine love in reverse underneath the star ancestor, and believe and succeed. So now you know all cards. I tell you what I feel. There's some divine love coming towards you or is already present around you, but you may not be open to it. You may be either in denial, or you may be refusing it, or you may not want to open yourself towards it. But the guides are telling you this, that's us who send them towards you. Your ancestors, you experienced past life together. This is not karmic connection, this is a divine connection that is meant to succeed, that is destined to succeed if you believe in it. Okay, you need to believe in not only this divine love had been divinely guided towards you by your ancestors and angelic realm and your higher selves, but also to accept yourself in your authenticity. Accept yourself in your full beauty as you are. Don't try to change. Don't try to listen to anyone who would tell you otherwise. You're already perfect as you are. And you 22232, and I see 22233 right now, yeah? So you need to accept yourself in your divine light. Your divine light is who you are, your authentic self. Don't change for anyone. And perhaps you had been uh, experiencing in previous connections, or maybe a family where they didn't teach you, or they didn't highlight the heart. Maybe we're living in a place or environment where feeling emotions was something that needs to be hidden. Now the guides are guiding you. This comet that is coming around, yeah, we are gonna be activating this heart chakras. We said that already, and you have this heart fully opening. So you may be in the period of October, November, you may be feeling a lot of heart chakra activations, especially around the sector of self love and self acceptance. Okay, this is going to be your major focus, I believe, in this time. And when you embrace yourself in your full divine beingness, this love will automatically be aligned to you at that very time, and this perfect timing that will bring you a lot of joy and a lot of beautiful period. Your time is, if you follow your higher guidance, your self guidance, and allow yourself to embrace yourself as you are, this beautiful divine love will bring you a beautiful period period, yeah, of joy and happiness. So your spirit guides are more connecting to your love life, to your emotional life, because that's where the most damage is. Yeah, it feels that you have stopped loving yourself. Perhaps those experiences were actually stepping on your confidence, on your self-worth. They were not dignifying your being. Yeah, and your dignity, integrity, self-worth, and self-acceptance maybe have been suffering. It's all over. You have passed the tests. You've succeeded because you believed in yourself. You believed in, and you've chosen your integrity over whatever was presented to you in romantic sectors. Oh, Lovinko. Yeah, you understand. Did I? I'm grateful, dear Lavana. Yeah. What does it mean when you feel like you're meeting the same person? You are meeting the same cycle in another version of the same player. So basically, it happens when we are learning certain lesson and we haven't learned it at first go. Yeah, because life is a spiral. It goes circles but up. Yeah. So the first round you meet Peter, right? Peter's karmic as hell. You get all these crazy experiences with him. The first 2 weeks he's like a angel. Next 2 weeks he's like a devil, and he shows all these karmic problems and pains and everything. Yeah, and you leave Peter, and suddenly you are alone, and eventually you meet Mark. Mark seems to be fine. He's similar type, but he seems to be fine. Certain things that Peter did, Mark doesn't do. But eventually there are things that are very same. Yeah, it turns out in next 2 weeks that Mark starts having the same patterns like Peter had in other sectors. It's because the first two things that Mark doesn't have what Peter had, you've learned the lesson. So you don't have to repeat it. But we repeat the same lesson until we have it excelled. We excelled all the tests what we are meant to learn in that lesson. And if we how do you call now oversee, if we don't find all the points of that lesson, let's say we figure out 50% of what this lesson was meant to teach us with this person, particular person, the karmic person, we meet another karmic connection that may look different, is different body, but it's the same version of the other. Yeah, so the Mark is the same version of Peter, but minus this 50% you've already learned. So now you are experiencing the same karmic pattern of the remaining 50% of the lessons that haven't been yet healed and excelled. And let's say you excel in, you you find another, baby, what? Okay, we're going to be in a minute. Okay, I've got to go. So then you break up with Peter. Let's say you've learned a lesson, and there is remaining 15% of lessons of that same lesson. So you meet Brian. We are going, baby. We are almost done. So that's how we keep meeting the same. So in that case, it's good to stay alone for a while and just try to figure out all the lessons, all 100%, so that we shift in a new timeline and you don't meet the same anymore because those karmic lessons had been already cleared. So that's why we meet same people. It's not that we are cursed or anything. It's just a typical universal test for what we've chosen to learn here. Let's say it was self-worth for you, self-acceptance. Yeah, you had to go through those karmic lessons to learn self-acceptance. The first broke you, cracked you open. The second filled up part of these crevices of cracked with finding little bit of self-worth. Okay, you started to question why he treats me this way, and that in the next relationship you fill up all the crevices with the self-worth. So and I see 23113. So I hope it makes sense, dear Lavana. You're very welcome. Yeah, yeah. So for you, dear Lavana, to close it up, I'm going to give you also a channeled message from your higher selves. Focus on your self acceptance, accepting yourself exactly as you are. Don't judge yourself. Try to heal that within you because you are perfect and you are already there. You've already passed through the different rooms of darkness, and now you are facing the light. You are literally coming through this beautiful light. You see, you're already going there. You are coming into this beautiful summer period of your life. You just have to trust the divine unfolding, trust in love again, believe that not everyone, yeah, that believe that everybody is the same needs to go. Okay, this star ancestors is guiding you to follow what is in your soul, not what your mind is perceiving. Yeah, how your mind is perceiving the reality. Try to look at it from soul perspective. That's what your um, divine higher self wants to point out, especially before I go, because my baby needs to go to pee, probably 233 right there and 311 on the clock. So you are divinely guided, we see, to this time as well. I saw 23311 at the moment. So this is all about creativity, creation, and divine support. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, you have a lot of trees and number twos. Um, so individuality, find your own individuality, find your own strength. Okay, you are strong as you are. Whatever other people said to you, don't pay attention to it anymore. Yeah, shift that consciousness towards your self-love. Thank you, divine angelic beings, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and divine higher self of Levan. Please tell me, what is the divine guidance for her? Levana, you are the verge of divine recognition of your magical powers within you. You hold the light, crystalline codes. This period will be delivered. through your heart. You are healer through your optimism, through your joy. You bring joy to others. Your energy is very high vibrational. You are being of light of many lifetimes. You came here to enlighten others with your infectious, optimistic, light soul. That's why you meant to learn what it feels like to be in luck of that, so that you would appreciate and discover what the true value in you is. It is the ability to make people happy, to make people smile, to make people joyful. Everywhere you go, you enlighten and you automatically raise the vibration of the collective. You possess the divine light within you that needs to be spread around. But first, you need to believe in that power in you. The self worth, the self acceptance is the key to bringing love and joy into your life and to life of others. Your name wasn't a coincidence. It was coded in your name, the purpose that you are. You are bringer of light. You enlighten the grid of a new earth. You must learn through unhappiness what happiness feels like. You must learn through sadness what joy feels like. And once you embrace that freedom of feeling the joy and feeling the happiness, not being afraid to feel it, but to embrace it, you activate the collective consciousness of joy and happiness. You are the bringer of light upon this earth. You heal with your smile, with sparkle in your eyes, and you charge through the stargazing. That's your time at night. You are already there, but you need to allow to let go all that's blocking that belief in yourself. Practice mirror gazing also. Look into a mirror and look into your eyes and gaze. It may stir emotions, it may stir pain. Thank that experience and that lesson, and with gratitude, release it to the stars. Make yourself open to what comes next, because that what comes next is new timeline already aligned with your divine purpose. We wish you to find peace with yourself. You are blessed, you are loved, You are always supported and guided. You're not alone. You've never been. Oh, thank you. Yeah, grace and compassion, beautiful Havana. And with this beautiful, I see 240 40. With this beautiful message, I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much, all my beautiful friends. Thank you for putting trust in me. Thank you for this beautiful time we had together. And I hope to see you next time. And I believe in us going at perfect pace. We don't need to rush anywhere. We are going in perfect pace, the right direction. All we just need is to let go of overthinking and the control. So I wish you good night, all the best, love and light, peace and love, and see you. I'll going to see you next time. You're very welcome, dear Sue, and I'll be in touch. So yeah, that's all from me. Have a beautiful rest of the day, night, evening, and for me it's a good night. Bye bye, everyone.